The sample space of expression set viewer visualizes samples in a two-dimensional space. As an example, what you see here is a PCA plot. PC1 is shown at x-axis and PC2 is on the y-axis. Every point here is a cell line. And I think it's useful to add the cell line name to the tooltips so we know which cell lines we are looking at. This can be done by adding this tooltip variable cell line here. Then again, when you mouse over to a point, you see the cell line name. And also we know that these 60 cell lines are from 9 different type of tissues. We can use colors to distinguish their origin. This can be done by specifying the color variable here. The variable is origin. Yeah. So I think very clearly these blue points are the leukemia cell lines. They are forming a cluster. This sample space don't need to be PCA. It can be any type of variable. For example, we can also visualize, compare. For example, if we want to interpret PC1, we want to see if PC1 is correlated with some other variables. This can be done by, for example, putting the general. If we want to see PC1, if PC1 is correlated with doubling time with, say, y-axis is doubling time. And then we can put a regression line to test the significance of the correlation. And here returns you a low p-value. So we know that PC1 is somehow related to the cell doubling time. Another example, you can also correlate one quantitative variable with a categorical variable. And we want to see if PC1 is different in terms of different origin. Then what we see is like a horizontal box plot. But here we show it as a B-swarm plot. So every individual sample is shown. And we can see that leukemia is on the very negative end of PC1. And the CNS, central nervous system, and renal is on the positive end of PC1. Another example, we can also visualize two features, that means two proteins here. For example, if we want to find AKT1 and the y-axis is AKT1S1, it's a substrate of AKT1 kinase, and we want to see are the two proteins correlated somehow. And at least according to what we see here, they are not significantly correlated. Very important, the sample space serves as the sample selector. That means when you click on one sample, you select one sample. And when you using a box selection, you can select multiple samples. When different samples selected, there are some calculations can be done. To have more information about this, please refer to the videos later. Thanks for watching.